Om Shri Paramatmane Namaha. Human life is considered the most precious life in many ways on this planet of Earth. Most important also. Saints in all the countries have said that it is only in human life that the higher or the highest evolution of consciousness happens, and perfect happiness, everlasting happiness, that is possible only in human life. It is said. As I said many times, this thing has been described by almost all the saints in the world, in other countries also, but it was here in this country that much attention and effort they were made in this direction, and therefore the saints, the seers, whom we call the rishis or seers, they did not leave these things simply to human conjecture and thought, but they specifically mentioned the paths in scriptures, books. Several are there. One of them very important is Maharishi Patanjali's Yoga Sutra, which several of you have studied. Then Bhagavad Gita is considered, of course, the topmost sermon from many angles. I respect Bible also, not the least. I respect Quran also, the Muslims, because I know it is only a difference in saying things, different language, different manner. Truth is everywhere the same. The ways of expression differ. That being so, there are certain other factors in human life which we must know. One factor is that future is always unpredictable. Nothing can be said. There are those branches of learning which we know as astrology, palmistry, etc., astronomy. They are there, and to some extent they indicate, they say, certain predictions are made. Many times they are found correct also. But their field is limited, always limited. It is only the field of spirituality, the inner growth, self-realization, experiencing God in us, that has no limitations, unlimited. And therefore, this is the highest wisdom in it. So one important factor is that life remains unpredictable. Some indications can be made, but never in perfection. No, nobody can. So then what to do when things are unpredictable? Prepare yourself for the unpredictable. That is the way out, the real way out. Make yourself so evolved and strong from inside that let any challenge come, I am ready for it. That is the way. If there is prosperity and lot of wealth, all right, I will not be disturbed by that, because prosperity and wealth are very dangerous also. Everybody wants them, but they are very dangerous. They take a person to very, very, very wrong paths, very bad things. So one should have that inner wisdom that by fate, by destiny, if it happens that much wealth or fame, many people are desiring fame. I want to become famous in the world. Many people are. It may also happen in some cases. And when this fame comes, there is pride which plays its part. It goes to the head, I am not an ordinary person. So many people respect me like that. So what is the way out? Prepare yourself from inside in such a manner, let any situation come. Let there be prosperity, let there be poverty. Even by listening the word poverty, our heart trembles. There is jerk. Guruji, poverty should not be there. Why? Why should it not be there? Who has the control? It can be to any extent. Nobody knows. So many things in life are there. Everywhere throughout the world there are conflicts. Because the reason of all conflicts is ignorance. Nations are quarreling with each other for various purposes, for various reasons. There are wars, and when there is a war, one should be ready to protect the nation in which that person lives. Why not? But even at that time in the battlefield, one should be able to fight fully, but remaining side by side, calm from inside. From inside, fully calm. From outside, full activity. Such should be our development. Many times I have explained, if we have money with us more than our needs, let it go to charity. But we should be aware that charity also many times makes a person proud. This pride is a very dangerous thing. Ego also the same, almost. A little difference is there. So, what should be the attitude? When we give money for charity, the attitude, inner attitude should be, the person who accepted the money, I am obliged to that person. He or she gave me an opportunity to serve him or her. He could have replied, no, I don't want. Otherwise, what happens? I am able to help others through charity. Therefore, after all, I am somewhat better than those who accept charity. Pride comes, ego starts playing at once. I don't mean that the person should say that. That is also another danger. That, oh, please accept my charity. I don't mean that. Inside the situation should be that. Wherever you feel like that. In the same way, when there is marriage, husband and wife, or they are partners. As I said the other day, the real thing in both marriage as well as partnership is sincerity, truthfulness. That is the real thing. There may be marriage and there is no sincerity, meaningless. So, there also family life should go smoothly as much as possible. What is the key for that, for smooth running of family life? Key for that is serving others, not expecting service. Serve your wife, and the wife should serve the husband without expecting that the other person also serve me. That is the key. And another factor, very important, seeing our own faults rather than finding fault with another, the husband or wife or the partner. There are so many faults, weaknesses in everybody, The best way is to try to find out our own weaknesses, faults, and then making efforts for removing them, praying to God, to the Guru, for their eradication and our own improvement. In Sanskrit, that process is known as Atma Spardha. One day I said about it. Atma Spardha means competing yourself with yourself. What does it mean? 1 month ago, I had this bad habit. Let me now see, have I improved? Have I given up that bad habit? Like that, step by step. Old habits die hard, very difficult. But this is the way. Seeing our own weaknesses first, rather finding weaknesses in the partner or the wife or the husband. Nobody is ready to accept one's weaknesses when pointed out by another. Nobody. Oh no! What do you say? I am not like that. That revolt comes from inside. Try to see that revolt also from inside. It is in this way that improvement happens, and one proceeds in the direction of spiritual evolution. This your pranayama, your meditation alone, they will not work. They are useful, we also do them. But if somebody thinks, I do pranayama every day and meditation for half an hour at least, and after some time going to the top of the house, when is God sending chariot for me? And that will not work. For finding God, you need not go elsewhere. God is found here, in this human body, because God is existing everywhere, all the time. God is everywhere, therefore here also. God is in everybody, therefore in you also and me also. God is all the time, therefore at this time also. Then what is the problem? Why that experience is not happening? What is the nature of the experience? Calmness, peace, a smiling face, instead of the face being like that of a dead frog. smiling face, nice behavior with others. That is experiencing God. Many people have this idea, someday I will embrace God. It may happen, there are certain things, there are certain sects, but that's temporary if that experience happens. Many experiences happen. Yesterday I said something about the experience of a seeker. I did not tell the identity of the seeker intentionally. And to the seeker I would say, don't tell these things to others. So, certain things happen, many things happen, in different ways. Once when I was in Prague, that mathematician, Eva, I was there and I was staying with Lucy's mother there. So, all of a sudden, she called her mother. Something like that happened. She said, how it happened? Sasha asked, what happened? Then she said, her house there in Prague is at another corner of the city. And they were living in Sharka. It was a different direction completely. That opposite to that. Quite a great distance also. So she said to Sasha that I went to some fields for walking and Guruji met me there. Then later on I realized how is it? How was he talking to me here? Then did he come? Then Sasha asked me that she is saying so. I said, tell her, if you met Guruji, be happy. What is the problem? But if Guruji is here in your house, you also be happy. Why are you curious to know where else Guruji is? Guruji may be at several places. What problem you have? Something like that. Then she became calm. Something like that happened. About 30 years ago, I don't know how many years. At that time I was not so bald. Anyway, so certain things today I have conveyed to you. Be happy of prayer.